Question number 171. Select the odd one with respect to vestibular apparatus. And the options are utricle, cochlea, seculae and crista ampullaris. And the odd one among the given option with respect to vestibular apparatus is option number 2, that is cochlea. Because other three options, that is utricle, seculae and crista ampullaris, are part of vestibular apparatus. As you can see here, this vestibular system consists of utricle or secule or crista ampullaris and ampulla in the vestibular apparatus, whereas this vestibular apparatus is separate from this cochlea. And these three structures, that is utricle, seculae and crista ampullaris, are the incorrect options as they form vestibular apparatus. They help in maintaining body equilibrium. So the correct answer to this question is option number 2. Let's proceed to the next question. Question number 172. Stereocilia of sensory cells of human ear come in contact with the elastic membrane called, and the options are basilar membrane, tympanic membrane, tectorial membrane and Reisner's membrane. And the correct answer to this question is option number 3, tectorial membrane. This membrane is an elastic membrane which is in contact with stereocilia of sensory cells. As you can see here in this diagrammatic representation, this tectorial membrane, which is present in scala media, is a membrane which is pressed against stereocilia of sensory hairs. The other three options, that is basilar membrane, is an incorrect option. As you can see here, this basilar membrane forms the floor of scala media. Tympanic membrane is an incorrect option. Tympanic membrane, also known as eardrum, is a membrane which is present between middle ear and inner ear. And the last option, Reisner's membrane, is also an incorrect option. Reisner's membrane, as you can see here, forms the roof of scala media. So the correct answer to this question is option number 3. It is this tectorial membrane which is pressed against stereocilia of sensory cells of human ear. Now let's proceed to the next question. Question number 173. Visual purple is found in, and the options are bipolar cells, ganglionic cells, rods and cones. And the correct answer to this question is option number 3, that is rods. This visual purple is a pigment which is also known as rhodopsin, and it is present in the photoreceptor cells called rods, which are sensitive to dim light. Which is sensitive to dim light due to the presence of this pigment called rhodopsins. The rest of the options, that is bipolar cells, ganglionic cells and cones, are the incorrect options. These are the cells which are present in retina, but visual purple is present in rods only. So the correct answer to this question is option number 3. Let's proceed to the next question. Question number 174. Outermost layer of human eye is, and options are choroid, sclera, retina and ciliary body. And the correct answer to this question is option number 2, sclera. As you can see here, this sclera represents the outermost layer of human eye, and this is followed by a middle layer which is choroid. So choroid is an incorrect option, and followed by the innermost layer, retina. So retina is also an incorrect option. And the ciliary body is also an incorrect option. The ciliary body is also an incorrect option. Why? Because it is this choroid layer which gets thickened at the anterior part of eye to form this ciliary body. The ciliary body is a part of choroid only. So the correct answer to this question is option number 2. Let's discuss our next question. Question number 175. Structure that helps to maintain equal pressure on both sides of eardrum is, and the options are oval window, external auditory meatus, semicircular canal and eustachian tube. And the correct answer to this question is option number 4, that is eustachian tube. As you can see here, it is this eustachian tube which connects middle ear to pharynx, so that atmospheric pressure remains equal on both sides of eardrum or tympanic membrane. Eardrum is also known as tympanic membrane. So the correct answer is option number 4. Whereas the other 3 options, that is oval window, external auditory meters and semicircular canal, are the incorrect options. States is connected through oval window with the inner ear and it is not responsible for maintaining this pressure gradient. The next option is external auditory meters is a part of external ear, whereas semicircular canal is a part of inner ear. So the correct answer to this question is option number 4. Let's discuss our next question.